Welcome back to Edgewater, Saskatchewan for episode 9 with me, MrSealyp. Well, the snow certainly came. We're into December. It looks like we've got a bit of sunshine coming. I've got the pickup on the back. I have got some wool pallets. I've got some corn. I have topped up the fish farm. I went and bought 2 more pallets of mineral feed. But the question is, do I have the minerals? I think I'm going to set up a production to produce my own mineral feed. I think I've got wheat, I'm producing stuff here, so I should have everything I need. I've got fish, frozen fish now that we can take up. The sell point has been approved, so I'm going to take some stuff to the spinnery, stuff to the fish selling point, and put in a mineral feed point. I'm considering a couple of options here. A few people have messaged me about some different stuff, about some ideas. The cotton was just that kind of thing of I wasn't sure what was going to happen, and we got cotton bales as they are with wool, but they're cotton, and that's fine. They're cotton. But it was suggested, because I'm doing fish, and because I'm from good old Blighty, what about doing fish and chips? So do potatoes in one of these, and then get a production where I can make chips in the UK, chips in the US and North America. You would call chips what we call crisps, French fries. So we could do like a fish and chip shop type thing. Maybe it's an idea. So I might switch that over to potatoes. Keep that running corn, keep that running soybean, because I'm pretty sure the mineral feed production needs soybean. I think it is. I've got 2 pallets of soybean over at the farm already, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to whiz over. Let's just load up the fish food. We'll get that taken. As far as snow ploughing goes, I thought I'd have snow ploughing or salt spreading and stuff to do. In all honesty, the roads are clear. The side roads aren't great, but the main roads seem pretty clear. Bit slippy, I'll be honest. The pickup seems to be working very well. I was going to be trying to test out when we had some heavy snow, but it looks like the sun's going to come out, so how long it will last, I don't know. Grass is growing. We're not at a point yet where we can cut any grass or anything. With snow on the ground, it's probably not the best idea anyway. I don't know how much fish we've got, in all honesty. I know when I went into November 2, I had about 4 or 5 boxes. They're not 1,000 litre boxes, they're smaller boxes. But we'll take them to Sam. We'll load them onto the trailer and yeah, we'll head off and we'll sell them. Take in the sell points as we go. This is, I mean, it's slipping a little bit, but it's not horrendous. So, you know, fingers crossed everything's going to be alright. So what we'll do, let's open this up. Oh, okay, there's a few here, isn't there? How many litres are per box? 100, okay. There we go. There's our frozen fish. We'll stick a load of these on then. We'll take them and sell them. I don't know what I'm going to make from all this, but hey. It's produced a lot more than I thought it was going to. I don't know why. I don't know what I thought it was going to produce. But I suppose if you took these and you put them in as 1,000 litre boxes, yeah, it would take, you know, it would take 10 of these to get 1,000 litres. So I guess we haven't even got 1,000 litres. Have we got 10 yet? 3, 6. Yeah, we might have. So 1,000 litres roughly. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know what it's going to pay out. I haven't got a clue. I'll stick those on top. So I'll load that up and we'll head off. And it's going to be interesting to see what we get paid, because obviously if it's producing this much, depending on what we get, I mean I could just look at the prices of course, but it shouldn't take too long to pay for itself, in all honesty. As I've said before, you know, would I have been better off, considering I put wheat in here, I put soybean in here, I put corn in here and mineral feed, and then the cost of the facility itself would I have been better off just selling those products? Probably. There's a lot of things, like I've said numerous times now, in game where when you stop and think about the economics of it, is it worth doing? Maybe not. Is it fun to do? Absolutely. This one didn't require... No, I'm not sure. I thought maybe this one has gone from the mod hub or not. A few people messaged to say they couldn't find this one. The other one's there, the one that required you to make pallets. Is it the Zolt one? And this one apparently isn't there anymore. So I don't know whether when this sort of first came out, I just kept hold of it. I'm not too sure. But anyway, yeah, I can't remember who this one was by. Was this Gwendol? I think this might be Gwendol, this one. Yeah, so if you're looking for it, if you search for Gwendol, capital letters, it might pop up. If it's not, then yeah, maybe it's gone. Oh, I think we might have over 1,000 litres. So yeah, we'll head up. Get that done. I had a bit of a nightmare this morning setting up. I turned everything on, went to get going, and I had no internet at all. No internet. Oh, that's peculiar. Went to try and go onto the Virgin Media website to check on, you know, if there's any outages or coverages. The website wasn't working either, so I checked the router. The weird thing was, when I checked everything, all my settings, everything was saying connected, but every time I tried to actually connect to anything, it would say connection failed. My router was, all the lights were on as they should be, everything was how it should be and where it should be. So I went on my phone and managed to get online, and the Virgin website was down completely, but there's another, and there's different websites where you can report all sorts of stuff, and apparently across the UK from about 1 AM through till, well, I think it came back on, when did I get it back on? 9:30ish, 9:30, since 1 AM through to about 9:30, thousands of people across the UK, no internet. I don't know what it was, don't know what caused it. It's obviously a problem at Virgin's end, but it's quite interesting that I think this month, is it April? From April they've announced big price hikes. Big price hikes, worse connection. That's just about right, isn't it? So let's head off to our fish sell point. So I'm just thinking it might be a nice idea that do fish and chips. I'm not saying that Canada or America and stuff don't have fish and chip shops, but it's more synonymous with the UK. I don't want to go into the pond, do I? That's probably not the best idea. I'm sure what was I watching? It might have been the series Who Do You Think You Are? Is it the one that does like family trees, like famous people? And I'm sure, whoever it was, they did a thing about London, and I'm sure the first fish and chip shop in London, I'm sure it was a Jewish family. I'm sure it was. I'm trying to remember now. I might have misremembered that, but I'm for some reason that sort of sticks in my head. Anyway, right, I'll see you up there. We'll get these sorted. I was looking for like a skidoo type thing. I'm sure on FS19 we had one. There's a sledge on 22. I thought it might be quite cool. Get ourselves a snowmobile and have a bit of a bang out. I know Millennial Farmer does it. If I miss my turn in, of course I have. Did that last time. It's because the map just looks like it goes on and on and on. So in my head, I've got to be careful here. I don't end up going down a ditch, do I? I've got to be really careful. Actually, what I'll do is I'll turn around in the field. Actually, that could be just as slippery, couldn't it? Yeah, I thought it might be quite cool. Go whizzing across the countryside on a snowmobile, but there might be one on PC, but there's not. Are we slipping? No, we seem to be alright. Right, like I say, I'll see you over there. I think we're going to take this. The cotton's going to go to the spinnery. The fish will go to the fish sale point, and I'm pretty sure the corn I've got, because I'm producing more corn than anything else, I'm going to take down to Brenda's, I think. I guess we could take it to the farmers market, but I did promise Brenda that I would keep her stocked up with stuff, so we'll head down to Brenda's. We are nearly there. I've got to be careful because I think it will sell the corn at the farmer's market if I'm not careful. So what I'll do, if I go around this side, spinnery is just here, so we go around the back of the spinnery. Is it around the back of here? I thought it was. There we go. Come on, take number 2. Fish is not accepted. Right, back up to our fish sale point. That's weird. Each one of those is 1,000 litres, right? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit. Yet on the back of there it's saying corn 3,106. I wonder why that is. So anyway, I said we were going to get put in here. Here's our little fish stall at the farmer's market. That's alright. So, that's those done. Cotton gone. Fish gone. We'll head down to Brenda's, take her the corn. I really am liking this map. I like the layout and everything. It's brilliant. I know I keep saying it, but I didn't want to skip right the way through the winter and just, you know, there'd be nothing, you know, going on. I said it was going to snow. It does say everywhere, heavy snow and that kind of stuff, so I was kind of expecting it. Oh, blockage ahead. Drama. We've got a traffic jam. What's going on? Maybe we can lend a hand. Let's have a look. Oh. Local sheriffs are in town. Oh, that's not good. That's kind of ironic though. Delivering road salt. Slipped on the road into the ditch. Is he cross-axled? I'm trying to look at... Oh, maybe. Is the fuel tank stuck on the... Lost a bit of the load as well. I wonder if you can come and help them. I wonder if they do need help. I'll speak to the local constables and see what they say. I guess we could always get the John Deere out here, shift a couple of those bags. If we can get a bit of that weight off there, maybe it will lift it enough that they can get it out. I suppose we could... Oh, there's got a winch. Oh no, I should only winch with logs, won't it? I suppose if we put a log on there... Blimey. Bit of winter drama on the highway. Anyway, I wonder if they'll let me go past. I've got to get to Brenda's. This corn just can't wait, can it? Oh. That's rather nice. Just have a look at everyone's vehicles on the way past, why not? Have a bit of a butcher's, you know. Guess I can go on the verge. I'll probably get done now by the old bill, won't I? That's something I know. I know people always refer to, you know, in the US, you've got sheriffs, you've got, you know, police departments, you've got, and they refer to them as 5-0 and that kind of stuff. And there are many other nicknames. Like in the UK, you know, we've got, you know, the Fuzz and the Old Bill and that kind of, you know, various different Rozzers and things like that, nicknames for the police. Back in the old days, the old Bobbies and Peelers, you know. I don't know about nicknames from other countries. Do you have nicknames for your police constabularies, your police officers? Just thinking, if we get our mineral feed thing put in, we can definitely come back and help. Why stick the little John? I don't know if the John Deere's going to have enough reach, so is it to reach up to that? I thought it'd be. I mean, I'm going to need to get a telehandler at some point, I think. Possibly a wheel loader, I don't know. There is the forklift down here, but I don't think. I'm just worried about anything going into the ditch. Forklift, there's no way. If that goes into the ditch, mind you, I'm not even sure the John Deere would cope either. We could just end up making things a lot worse. It sounds about right for me. I've come to help. Can someone come and help me, please? Off to Brenda as we go. This will probably be a shorter episode. I just wanted to do a bit of snow. I said I'd see you again when we had some fish to sell. Once the fish sell point had been approved by the Chamber of Commerce, and if we had a bit of snow, I wasn't sure whether we would get. I personally thought we would probably get snow. We wouldn't get snow on the main highways, the two roads that head north-south, but these side roads I thought would be covered in snow. So I thought, oh, that'd be, you know, we can get a snow plough, or, you know I did a little bit of it on Balham Road dairy farming, but I thought that'd be quite cool. But actually, it's all pretty clear, unless it gets heavier. I don't know if it's going to get worse. I don't know whether as we go through, and we can't do anything through till March. So we want to turn in here. Then we'll go around the back. What's around the back, wasn't it? Actually, we'll go in from this side. There we go. It's all money in the bank at the end of the day. So let's head back to the farm. Let's see if we can sort out this mineral feed thing. If I can get some mineral feed going. And that as well, that's the same situation we were just talking about with the fish farming. It's about being self-sufficient. It's about setting yourself up with a... Is it weird? When I had all the stuff on the back of there, this went no, but I'm not sure whether I might get rid of this trailer, you know. I'm going to take this back and get rid of it. I'm not liking the way it hooks up to here. Because I can't adjust that hitch up or down, it just doesn't sit right. I know it was fairly cheap, but I think I'm just going to have to accept the fact I'm going to have to bite the bullet, spend a bit more money. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to get the it's on the stand. Whoa. See what I mean? My liability. I would need help myself. Yeah, I'm thinking if we go to, that's the stuff for today. There's not really very much. No, I'm thinking that one there. It's only 24 grand, and the hitch will work a little bit better. I think I might go for that. Again, there are tons of options. There are all sorts available, but I just think that might just be a better option for what I'm doing. It will hook up a little bit better. I'll leave the side guards on. I'm not going to worry about anything else. We'll just leave it as it is. Don't want a number plate. Let's take that off. Let's buy it. I'll take the other one back and I'll swap them over. Right, so I'll see you back at the farm. Yeah, anyway, yeah, what I was saying. So yeah, it's just it's about being self-sufficient, and it's a long-term plan. So initially, yeah, it's a lot of expense. If I'm going to set up doing my own mineral feed, actually I'm pretty sure the mineral feed, or the facility that I'm looking at that I can do mineral feed in, I think I can do other things as well. It might be, I know I can do total mixed ration with it. Pig food, maybe? We'll see when we put it in. In all honesty, I didn't look at any of that. I just kind of looked through thinking, I wonder what could I use. A couple of people, it's always that funny thing. I get people message me, say when I say in an episode about, you know, well, I'm thinking about doing this, I'm thinking about doing that. I'll have a look and see what's available. And people will message me and say, oh, have you thought about using this, or what about this, or have you thought about trying this, and this is available. It's funny how many people, I will have a thought in my head thinking, okay, I think I'm going to use this. You know, I'll finish the episode and I'll be doing what I'm doing. I think I'll use this. The amount of people that will say the exact same thing. Again, with a lot of these things, there aren't that many options. It's not like we've got so many options you don't know what to do with everything. But yeah, it's funny how many people will often mention the same thing, and you think, I'm already there. Why are you ahead of you on that? Yeah, I don't think the one I'm just getting is not quite as long. But in all honesty, yeah, this just doesn't hook up as well as I hoped it would. I guess I could have leased it first. And this one's because the hitch adjusts up and down itself. There you go. So it doesn't matter now. That's good as gold actually. Right. Let's get rid of that. Nope. That's the buy point. Oh, then this time. Sell it. 10,000. Well, so doing that means the other one cost me 14, technically, if you think of it like that. Which I am. That's better. The longer I take doing this though, the worse the traffic's going to be. Oh, there's the sun coming out. Snow going to stop. That might make life a little bit easier. Okay, nearly back. Been giving it some thought as to where I want to put this. Not the low loader, the mineral feed production. I've done the same thing again. I didn't even look at the price. Probably should have done really. So this is going to need, because it's literally the minerals. Stone. Is it stone or lime? I think it might be both, or one or the other, should I say? Where should I put it? Oh, there's a soybean I brought over. I might put it. Oh no, I can't put it in the gap there because I need to be able to get around the back there for my haylofty forage storage. Maybe here. Well, will it fit in the gap there? How far back do I own on that? Let's have a look on how far back do I own? Oh, onto the pond. Oh, right about there. Okay, so I own into the pond. Well, we'll put it in here, I reckon. There we go. Bit of landscape on the grass to get it into position. That's that cost me 20 grand. Bang on 20 grand. Oh, that's right. It's got the thing in here, hasn't it, for to sort of simulate total mixed ration. What can I make in here though? Where's my? Oh, there we go. Right, so we can make hay in it. Total mixed ration recipes. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. That's what we need. So lime mineral feed. We can do it with lime and soybean or stones. So what I could do, if I had double running, if I do another couple, oh mind you, I've got snow on the ground over, I was going to say, if I do some rock picking and bring some rocks up, I can put some stones in here. I've only got 2 things of soybean at the moment. Why is that saying 98,000 litres of straw? Is that linked to the forage building next door? Or maybe that's peculiar. We can do silage. Oh wow, we can do a load of stuff. Seeds 1-to-1. We can make lime here as well. Liquid fertiliser, solid fertiliser. Oh, there we go, pig food. We can do pig food. So, corn, barley, canola, all those things apart from the barley, I can do in an open garden if I wanted to. That one's not as easy because I can't do sorghum or wheat. That one, potato, sorghum, wheat, yeah. Well, I can do though. I've got options to do it. That's quite an impressive building, that. Not too expensive either. We've got light in here. Maybe it's automatic. Let's close that for the time being then. I mean, realistically, I only wanted it for the mineral feed, but that's quite handy. Right, let's put the soybean in first. So because my fish farm now is pretty much stocked up, because I used the stuff from November 1 and November 2 that I produced has gone in there. So any soybean I'm producing now from the open garden, I'll probably just bring further up, won't we? A whole 2,000 litres. Right, so what I'll do now, if I grab this and go on, whoa, oh, this is not, so I'm not sure this is going to be any good for moving those bags out on the highway. We'll take it over anyway. If I can just shove them out of the way, just to release the load a little bit on that lorry, and then we can get the lorry out maybe. Right, tractor, let's grab. Wow, okay. Grab the trailer. Grab some lime out of my lime production. Don't know how much it's going to take. I don't want to fill this. I'll put a bit in. Should do 10,000. Do that. It wasn't 5, wasn't 10. Just a random amount. 8,371 litres. Does mean though what I can do as well, let's get that turned back on, just to top that back up to 99,999 litres. It's all about the prep work, people, all about the prep work. When I get into the next year, anything I want to do, if I've got stuff already prepared, it's just going to make life so much easier. Have I left myself enough room to turn around here? Let's put the lime in. So, it should be easier if I jump out and go to the bit there. Right. So we should have both those things, lime and soybean. So that's now producing mineral feed. Come on, the mineral feed. Come on. Nothing. I mean, it's not particularly fast, is it? Let's be honest, but it should be enough for me to keep going. It'll happen at some point. Right. Move that out of the way. So that's in, that's done. Sold my fish, sold the extra bits and bobs I had. So I guess now, yeah, we'll go and help out on the highway. See if we can get that salt lorry on its way, because it's going to be needed, isn't it? People are going to need to salt things. Turn that off. This is where that decision is going to be made. If I try to use this, it's fine for what I've been doing over at my open gardens, but I think for anything more heavy duty, I'm definitely going to need something bigger. Let's go. I think I might cut across country actually. If I go straight across the crossroads here, I can avoid going over to the town, I think. Be my good deed for the day. I'm not going to build the Chamber of Commerce for this one. Just helping out. Yeah, there's a bridge here. Oh, I thought the track went further. It actually just goes into a field, doesn't it? And that one's got a crop in it, hasn't it? That's the one that wouldn't let me do stones on. This one I did remove stones on. And we're not sliding. I've used various different vehicles before, and in the snow they're all over the shop, so that's actually pretty good. There we go. Shortcut. Looks like the sheriff, they've been letting cars through because there's not much of a build up now. I thought it'd be a lot worse. If I pull up on the verge on the left, without slipping into a ditch myself, which would be rubbish. Let's clear the road for these folks. Please don't. Is this even going to live like these? I don't know. No. Okay. Come on, we can do this. Come on, we can do this. There we go. If I just leave him in the bottom of the ditch. I'm not going to be able to get back out of here, am I? Oh yeah? Get in! Okay, so I wasn't as much of a liability as I thought I was going to be. Does he stop because I'm on that side of the road? Should I move further over? There we go. Keep the traffic moving. Once the wagon's out, these can be cleaned up a little bit easier once they're out of the way, can't they? The question's going to be whether or not I need to take any more bags off the trailer, whether I can just move these out of the way. Liking that. Great view. Do I want to do it like this? Oh. Not really. I'm not stuck on the bag, maybe. Oh, I thought I had it then. I wonder if I can turn the bag around. Like that. That might work. Can't see the fork. I'll do that. Get in. So, what we'll do... So I can try to strap... Oh no, I should have pushed that back on, shouldn't I? I'm going to lose that. Can I get a strap over that? Can I push that back on a minute? Right, can we get out? Oh, hang on, we've got some backwards movement. Oh, no, that's worse. Just made it worse. Come on. Get a bit of rock, come on. Come on. No! Yeah, it's proper stuck now. Thanks for helping out, MissySealyp. You are welcome. I think I might have wedged that under the fence. Yeah, that's worse than when I got it. That's oh dear. What about? Can I push this round? Have I got enough? Let me get it out of the fence. Come on. Don't tip it over. That'd be just like me, wouldn't it? Come on. Come on. Oh, okay. If I can just get the wheels on the floor. Let's try that again. Oh. Oh! Come on. That crashed into the sheriff's cruiser. Nice! Is that where they've all gone? We've done a local donut shop. Sorry, Farmer Cop, I'm only joking. Just a joke. Quite a few of my friends are policemen in the UK. It's been an ongoing joke for many years. When Krispy Kreme opened, honestly, the weird thing was it was a stereotype, but it was kind of amusing. Our Krispy Kreme donuts, one of the first ones we had open in Watford, was down at a big Tesco's, and it was kind of separate out to the side. But when it got to the end of the day, and they were getting rid of all the donuts for that day, that they hadn't gone stale, but they couldn't sell them. There used to be loads of police cars. The policemen would all turn up, knowing they could get, so it just became a running joke. There we go. Application of force. Correctly applied. As I've often said, brute force and ignorance. Lots of martial and no art. Right, I'll call that in there. And I can help them. Reload that, but that, I guess we can clear the road now. I'll just help out. So they're volunteers. You're a volunteer policeman. I know that'll be after the police community support officers, the PCSOs. I don't know if that's something. Do you ever say anything like that in the US or Canada? Community support officers, like volunteer. We'll leave the lights on there. Simply so that vehicles coming this way will know there's a load of vehicles and stuff by the side of the road, just to be safe. There we go, we've cleared the road, cleared the traffic, job done. That's it from me today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Actually, I've thoroughly enjoyed doing that, that was brilliant. And if you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.